Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. We have got to talk about David Dobrik because Jeff Woodick came out with episode 2 of his docuseries about his accident, and the internet is on fire right now because David Dobrik was the reason why Jeff got into an accident, and people are very upset. The documentary itself featured a lot more than just the accident, so people aren't just mad about the accident, they're mad about a lot of other stuff that was featured in the documentary, and we are going to get into all of that. So I first want to say that what I said in my last video about Jeff's accident, about the excavator, was in fact true. It is confirmed in this video. That is what happened. If you guys didn't watch that video, and if you guys didn't watch his documentary, I can't exactly show you guys what happened because they are flagging videos that show it because it's very dangerous, and Jeff even said that his video was getting demonetized because of the extreme stunts that they were showing. And so I could just describe it to you guys. Basically, they were in Utah at this lake and they were water skiing, but instead of a rope that was attached to a boat, they attached this string to an excavator, this big crazy machinery. And you have to have a license, I'm pretty sure, to be able to even drive one of those things. But David was driving the machine, which I'm just going to add, this is extremely dangerous. Nobody should ever be doing anything like this. But at first, when David was controlling it, Todd and Heath were going around and they were, just staying on the water. And they said that this was like about 1 foot deep. So between the water depth and the machinery, just not a safe situation whatsoever. But when Todd and Heath were going on it, they kept it very low on the water and, they were going like super, super fast. But then David wanted a cool shot for the vlog. So they ditched the boards and the tubes that they were skiing with and just had this string attached to the excavator. And Jeff hopped on the string and he was holding on, and David was swinging it way too fast, and Jeff hit his face on the machine and fell into the water, and he was seriously injured. He's opened up about the fact that his vision has been severely affected, as well as his brain. It's just a horrible, horrible situation. So like I said earlier, the accident itself isn't the only reason why people are mad at David. There are other things in the documentary that upset people, and we're going to get into it right now. So the documentary detailed the entire timeline of events that went down, and David was wanting to come back last June. I'm pretty sure that's around the time when they went to Utah and this incident happened. David was planning his big comeback to YouTube and to film vlogs again because during the pandemic, he said he wasn't going to be filming any videos or anything like that until all of this was over. But I think that it lasted a lot longer than anyone even thought that it would last. Everyone was just it's March, maybe in April, this whole thing will just blow over. And obviously the months kept going on and we're still in a pandemic as of today. But David decided that he was going to try to come back in June, and the way that he was going to come back was by doing some crazy video where, the Vlog Squad members were doing insane stunts. And he was sending videos in the Vlog Squad group chat of this guy named Devin Supertram, and he does a bunch of insane stunts. And he wanted Vlog Squad members to do these stunts. And people were just like, it's just so messed up that David wants his friends to do these things and he doesn't actually want to do them himself. So he wanted them to do a skydiving stunt. I don't exactly know what the stunt was going to be, but it required them to get a skydiving license, which meant that they would have to jump out of a plane 25 times. And so Natalie, Todd, and Jeff decided that they were going to go and get their license. Natalie said that the only reason why she wanted to do it in the first place was because David was willing to give her an entire week off of work in order to go and prepare for a stunt like this. And there was at one point in the documentary where they were FaceTiming David, and David was like, oh, I really want to come out there, but I don't know if it's a good idea. And people are just like, how are you gonna make your friends do this, but you don't want to do it yourself? That's just people did not like that. It did not sit right with them. But before that they could even do this skydiving stunt, before they could even film that, they had to kind of, take a break from that for a moment and go to Utah to meet David to do this excavator stunt. and they meet him at this lake, and they're, all set up to do this crazy excavator stunt. And some people were wondering how David even got this excavator and how he got into this water and how they got to the lake and all that stuff. Apparently this was set up by another YouTuber. I guess it was Devin Supertram. I'm not 100% sure on that because they weren't super specific, but I know that this was set up by another YouTuber, this whole stunt with the excavator. And to get into a little bit more detail than I already did earlier about what happened before the accident, David wanted that really cool shot and he was willing to do whatever in order to get that cool shot. There were already so many videos of people water skiing on the internet already. He wanted something different, something that was like more beautiful, because the scenery of where they were on the lake looked so beautiful. So after I said that Todd and Heath had been riding around just fine, and then they decided to ditch that entire thing and just leave the excavator with a string hanging off the end of it. And Corinna, you guys, it was like literally almost Corinna. She like gets on this string and David is swinging her around, and the string kind of like untied a little bit, and she was like, "You take things too far, David. You take things too far." Like, it was scary. It's just so chilling because she says that right as Jeff gets on and it's his turn. And in the documentary, like right as he like is getting on the rope, he says that he forgot that the biggest idiot was driving the machine. And obviously, we know what happens to Jeff. Like, he gets hurt very badly, so much so that, he can't even show his face in videos anymore. That's what he was saying. He can't even show his face in the documentary because his video is going to get demonetized because it's like way too graphic. It's just crazy that Corinna said that David takes things too far, and then things really did get taken way too far. And so after that, the documentary cuts and we obviously don't see what happens afterwards besides everyone running up to Jeff. But everyone has just been completely shocked, stunned at the carelessness that went down on David's end. Like, you are asking your friends, people that you should care about their safety, you should care about their health, and the fact that he was just so focused on getting a cool shot rather than, caring about whether his friends were safe or not is truly what is so upsetting to people. Because obviously that Insider article came out a couple months ago and we learned that, David doesn't really care about the other people that he's inviting in to film with the vlog squad, but to learn that he also just doesn't really care about the safety of his own friends is just, it's ridiculous, and it's very upsetting to a lot of people. And Trisha has a comment on this, of course, and quote tweeted someone that said, "David Dobrik was swinging Jeff Wittek around while driving the excavator with one hand. He has his camera in the other hand filming him. What the?" And Trisha said, "The fact that he has Natalie there, 3 assistants, Megan, the PR fairy, and Jack, manager guy, and not one person could get a stunt coordinator / medic for this is another level of negligence, and they sit in front of the camera smiling about the story. Disgusting." And what Trisha referencing is that they're obviously doing little interviews with everybody for the documentary of describing what's going down. Trisha, points out that they're all kind of like laughing and smiling while describing the situation. And I mean, even the footage of when I said Corinna said to David that he takes things too far, David is laughing, hysterically laughing about the situation. Like, he loves the footage that he's getting and doesn't care if his friends feel like he's taking things too far. And I just totally agree with Trisha that it is ridiculous that they didn't have a stunt coordinator or a medic on standby. Knowing they're doing an insane stunt like this, David should have had somebody there making sure that people were going to be okay at the end of the day. But that's obviously another reason why his apology video, he said that he needed to treat his videos like a set and have proper people around while filming. And honestly, when I first watched his apology, I had heard rumors that David might have been involved in Jeff's accident. And when I watched his apology, it seemed to me that his apology was definitely for more than just the jokes in the Insider article. It seemed like his apology was also sort of addressing this Jeff situation, because he was saying that he needs to treat his videos like a set and make sure that people are okay and they're comfortable. And I think that really pertains to this situation. People are just a little confused as to when David maybe realized he truly did mess up in the situation and needed to make a change for his videos, because in this documentary, it was obviously filmed before the Insider article came out and he was losing sponsors and all that stuff, and he had to come out with an apology video. And in this video, the way that he's talking about what happened and filming in that day, he's like smiling, like Trisha pointed out, and people felt like he was not taking this very seriously, and pointed out that when he did eventually apologize after that Insider article came out, he mentioned that going forward, he wanted to make a change when he's filming his videos and knows that he needs to treat it like a set and make sure people are okay. And people felt like the Insider article was probably one of the first times that he realized this was like a pattern of behavior of people constantly not feeling safe in his videos. Like maybe when they were filming this documentary, he thought that this whole Jeff thing was just like a one-time vlog gone wrong, when in reality, multiple people have been affected by vlogs. And once the Insider article came out and all this other stuff started coming out about him, he truly realized he needs to seriously treat his videos like a set. And the Jeff thing wasn't just the only time someone has ever felt like a vlog went wrong. And people have been talking about the power dynamic. Like, he obviously realized throughout the Insider article that there is a power imbalance when he is filming and he's asking people to be in their videos, and he's like holding their careers in his hands. And it's just obviously really sad to see that this occurred. And obviously David did know that this situation was bad. He never posted a vlog. He never did come back. He didn't do this crazy, return video after all. He just stayed not posting for the rest of the year, and till now he hasn't posted a vlog. Obviously now he hasn't posted a vlog, but he never made a comeback. So what happened really did affect him. But people have just been thinking about this situation after obviously knowing about the Insider situation and thinking, well, if you didn't realize that you needed to make a change after that and only realized you needed to make a change after the Insider article, oh man. But hopefully if he does come back, changes will be made. It will be a safer place for the vlog squad, for other people that are in videos. And I do want to mention that on Instagram, Jeff did say, when asked about the medical expenses for this, someone said, hopefully David is covering all them hospital bills for you. And Jeff said, he is, but Doc Amen is doing this complimentary for me to help spread awareness about brain healing. I definitely want to know how you guys feel about this entire thing. Did you guys watch the documentary? What do you guys think about, people calling out David once again? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.